Hi, singers. Welcome back to the Sing Confidently, Live Creatively podcast. Estelle here. Do you only sing alone because you're scared to sing in public? Do you wish that you could sing in public with more confidence and overcome any stage fright that you've experienced, right? If that is you, this episode is for you. I'm going to give you my two P's. P as in public performance, right? P as in performance. Two P's that are essential if you want to sing in public with confidence. These are key. These are essential. These are fundamental. I truly believe that if you want to feel confident as a singer in front of other people, you must do these two things. And like this is how you do it. Singing is motor learning, right? So you have to put these things into action in order to see the outcome that you want. And so listen in and get ready to take action on each of these two P's that I'm going to share. Before I get into that, reminder that tomorrow is the masterclass, the Sing Confidently masterclass. And yes, you absolutely should be there if you want to learn to sing with confidence in public. This is a great place to go. This is going to be a safe space for women who want to sing with confidence. You can go register at creativelybyestelle.com/masterclass. In this class, I'm going to teach you the exact steps, the exact roadmap that I've taken and that I've worked with students to take to build confidence as singers, right? I'm going to guide you through that roadmap. I'm also going to guide you through some vocal warm-ups, vocal exercises that are geared towards helping you develop vocal agility and flexibility, because I know that a lot of you guys want to sing riffs and runs. And so I'm really focusing on exercises that are going to help you with that. And I'm also going to help you take action on those exercises, actually do them with me in the class. You can be muted. You don't have to sing out loud, but this is your opportunity to actually take action on the things that you're hearing in these episodes. And I'd love to hang out with you. I'd love to meet you. And also, if you'd like to get coaching, you can still potentially get coaching, even if you haven't signed up until now, but you must register in order for me to know that you're going to come. That way you can get your workbook. That way you can get the Zoom link and everything and show up, right? And I just encourage you to show up, like come with your full self, come ready to learn, come ready to sing, come ready to work, and also come ready to have fun. Like we're going to hang out, we're going to connect with each other as female singers, as women who are building confidence as performers and singers. So don't miss out on this fun, gorgeous, beautiful event. I can't wait to see all of your faces if you so desire to turn on your video. I can't wait to hear some of your voices if you so desire to sing and get that free coaching. But make sure you go to creativelybyestelle.com/masterclass. It's tomorrow, so this is your last chance. Take advantage of this opportunity for free coaching. I'm so excited to work with you. I'm so excited to help you on this journey to build confidence as a singer. So again, creativelybyestelle.com/masterclass. Okay, so these are the two P's that are essential for all performing artists, for all singers, in order to sing in public with confidence. Number one is you need to practice in private. Practice in private. So I'm going to break this down for you. Okay. You already know this. You actually already know these things, that you're supposed to do these things, but maybe you're not doing them. And maybe you don't realize the relevance of this, but I'm going to explain to you. You need to start practicing consistently by yourself for a couple reasons. One is that if you choose a song that you love, right, and you're able to start practicing that song consistently, you're also teaching your voice and teaching your body to feel comfortable in singing and performing that song before you ever do it in front of anyone else. You are training your body in a safe space of your bedroom, your living room, wherever you're, heck, it could be in your car. It doesn't matter. Anywhere that you have, like where you can be by yourself and practice this song in the shower, it doesn't matter. But somewhere where you can practice this song, that is establishing the safety in your body and in your voice that you can do this, you can sing. And if you can't sing by yourself to yourself, absolutely, it's going to be hard for you to sing in front of other people, right? So that's one reason that practicing in private is crucial. Another thing with practicing in private is that you learn more about your voice, right? The more that you learn about your voice, how your voice works, where it tends to feel more comfortable. Oh, I love these lower notes. Ooh, I'm going to shift, like, I want to lean into these notes here. I'm going to lean into these higher notes here, right? You learn more about your voice by practicing in private, right? Because you're not worried about what are other people thinking of. No, you're just focused on you and your voice, and you're able to learn more about your voice. And an essential part of this, another way to make this practice super effective, this private practice very effective for yourself, is recording yourself and listening back. You guys know I'm going to talk about this because I talk about this all the time. This is how you build awareness of your voice. This is how you get to know your voice and the ways that you want to adjust and continue to grow, right? You don't know unless you listen back, right? You can, the way that you hear your voice when you're singing is different from the external perception of your voice, right? And so you need to be able to record yourself on your phone, right? It could be a video recording, it can just be the audio recording, doesn't matter. But I encourage you to really record yourself after you've maybe worked on the song a little bit, you feel a little bit more comfortable with it. Record yourself singing through the entire song, or at least a part of it. Listen back to it and ask yourself, what did I like? This is helping you build that love for your voice and that acceptance of your voice. It's helping you to notice the good parts of your voice, which is really important for you to build confidence as a singer. The second question you can ask yourself is, what do I want to adjust? This is helping you to start thinking, critically about your voice and start thinking like a pro, like thinking about like, oh, this is what I could work on next, right? But focusing on just one thing at a time, one thing that you like and one thing that you want to adjust at a time. And that's all. Like making sure that you're practicing the song that you love to get comfortable in your body, making sure that you are, learning about your voice, noticing what your voice is doing, what feels comfortable in your voice as you practice, and then recording yourself and listening back, asking yourself those two questions. Like this is how you make private practicing effective for yourself so that you can continue to grow. Okay. Some other things to consider is having structure to your practice time, like warming up all parts of your voice, maybe just starting with some gentle hums, some slides on ooh, right? Ooh, right? Sliding down and then going up a little bit higher, going up a little bit higher, and just seeing how you can warm up all parts of your voice. If you're not sure how to do this, you don't know what warm ups to do, hey, come to my masterclass. We're going to be warming up together, and you're going to get a workbook, which helps you structure out your practice routine. Was I supposed to tell you that? I don't know, but here's a quick little hint. So make sure you register for the masterclass. You're going to get a workbook. It's going to have the structure of a practice routine written out for you that you can take advantage of and literally just like bam, bam, bam. Like every time you know exactly what you're doing when you go to practice. And we'll also be going through warm-ups in the masterclass. And even if you're not able to join the masterclass live, you will get the replay. Whether you join live or not, you will get the replay as long as you are registered. So make sure you register for free right now because it's tomorrow. But you're going to get the replay, which means that you can always go back again and again. If you don't know what warm-ups to do, you can go back to the exact warm-ups, the exact technique exercises that we're going to do in the masterclass. Okay. So again, creativelybyestelle.com/masterclass, go register. I want to see you there. And we're going to talk about how you can create that practice routine for yourself, what warm-ups to do and everything. But you need to make sure that you are warming up your voice, that you do, that you are warming up all parts of your voice, right? Your lower notes, your higher notes, and everything in between as well. That's another key to that practice time in private. But practicing in private is essential. This is the fundamental key to before you ever go sing in front of anyone else, right? Again, it goes back to that building comfortability in your own voice and in your own body. That's how you do it, is by practicing in private. Okay. So that is my number one key. That's my number one P. That is also a key. Okay. Practice in private. The second key that also starts with a P is to practice in public. And you might be thinking, okay, is that Is that a real step, Estelle? Yes, yes, it is. Practice in public. What do I mean by practicing in public? Finding safe, small spaces to practice what you have been working on in private. These two things, practicing in private and then practicing in public in small ways, this is how you build confidence as a singer. Like, I can narrow it down to these two things. I'm going to go through the actual like full steps tomorrow in the masterclass for you. But honestly, if I can narrow it down to these two things, that would also be really good, right? This is a great place to start. These two things, it is essential. You need to be able to practice in public in small, safe ways so that you feel so much more comfortable when you do sing in public in maybe scarier ways, right? And these small, safe ways can look like this. It can look like singing in front of your spouse, your family member, or a close friend who you know you can trust to be encouraging and maybe offer some friendly, supportive feedback. It can also look like this: singing in front of one of your friends who is also a singer, who actually knows about singing and knows about music a little bit, right? Knows about performance skills and who's also encouraging, but can maybe also then give you a little bit of more tactical feedback than someone who maybe isn't actually a singer, right? So that's like going a step further, right? Those are a couple of safe ways to practice. A third way to practice in public is with a coach, right? This is now going even further than a friend. This is a professional voice teacher, a professional in the voice and the singing and performing arts space, who themselves has worked with students, who themselves has been performing and understands, right? The like understands that stage fright happens and is able to give you support around performing and feeling comfortable in your voice, and of course helpful technique and all of that stuff that you need, give you that professional feedback. But like singing in front of a vocal coach, that is singing in public. It's singing in public but with one other person, so it's a safe space. It's a small way to practice in public, right? You are practicing for someone else and getting their feedback, their immediate feedback, right? So these are a few ways that you can start to practice in public. And then if you want to go a little bit further, that is still safe spaces, but a little bit more, like next level of practicing in public, you can then go to a karaoke night, right? Where maybe you'd like somewhere where there aren't that many people at the restaurant or wherever it is that they're having the karaoke night, and it's just fun, right? It's not like, it's super lighthearted. There is no pressure with the karaoke night, right? No one expects you to be like amazing, right? But you can actually sing the song that you've been working on in your private practice time, right? Because you've already applied the first key. You can sing that song that you've been working on, and see if you can perform it in the way that you've been practicing and see what happens for you, and then give yourself that feedback that you want. Okay. You can also sing in like a choir, maybe like a small local choir that's very accepting, that has like a very safe feeling, safe vibe for you, and even an open mic night. And this is again another way to sing in front of people that is like low stakes. Usually, most open mic nights are pretty low stakes. Again, it depends on where you are and how many people are there, but it might feel too much of a stretch for some of you guys, and that's okay. Go back to what I said before: practice in front of one person, one friend, one singer friend, or one vocal coach. But if you're ready to kind of go a little bit further, but you're not really ready to maybe sing in an audition or like somewhere where that's more high stakes, right? Then maybe just like a local open mic night where it's just maybe a few people at the end of the night, something like that, where it doesn't feel as stressful. So find safe spaces for you to start practicing what you have been working on in private. This is how you build confidence in order to sing in public more than you are feeling right now, right? You have to first practice in private, do the things that I told you, right? Practicing, just choose one song that you really love and start working on it consistently. Get that comfortability in your voice and your body, record yourself, listen back to yourself, and make sure that you are also warming up your voice so that you're able to warm up all parts of your voice, right? That's that first step, practicing in public. Or sorry, that's the first key, practicing in private. Then from there, you start to practice in public in safe, small spaces. one-to-one other person, maybe two other people, and then you can grow and increase it to a few more people. And these are in-person options, but of course, you guys know that you can also do virtually. You can post a little singing clip of yourself, maybe to close friends on Instagram or on Facebook, like choose your close friends or whatever. And it can just be like 5 people or 10 people. You get to decide who's going to see it. And that's a great way to literally, you're practicing in public, but you're also kind of practicing in private because you've recorded it ahead of time, right? So that's kind of like a fun way to practice in private, but then put yourself out there in public. And that can kind of help you build that confidence of like, okay, I can do this, right? So these are key. These are the 2 essential P's to singing in public with confidence. You must do these things to really build your confidence. Again, singing is a skill. It's something that the more that you do it, the more you develop it, right? The more you're going to feel comfortable and confident in that skill. So you have to have that practice. Practice is the name of the game, but you have to do it both privately and publicly in small ways before you kind of increase the number of people that you want to perform for and increase the stakes of like, how much pressure you might feel in that performance, right? So these are 2 keys, right? That you should take action on today. So you might want to start with practicing in private and then go from there, practicing in public. But these are the essential keys. I want you to start implementing them both by registering for my masterclass tomorrow. This could be your first step to learning how to sing with confidence. And I really don't want you to miss it. I'm going to lay out even more about practicing, about putting yourself out there. I'm going to lay out even more about how this helps you build confidence. But this could be your first step to practicing in private, because you're going to have opportunities to, do the vocal warm-ups that I'm going to lead you through with your audio muted. So I'm not going to be able to hear you. No one can hear you. It's just you. You're literally practicing in private. And then you're going to have the opportunity, if you would like, to sing a little bit, and I can give you some coaching. I can give you some feedback. And that's practicing in public in a safe space where all of us we're just girls. We're just girls who want to sing and who want to build confidence as singers. And so it's a safe space. And so you'll be able to do both of these keys. You're going to be able to implement them in the masterclass tomorrow. So go to creativelybyestelle.com/masterclass. One last time, I got to say it, because I really, really want you guys to be there. And I want to make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity to learn how to build confidence as a singer. But I hope these 2 P's that are also keys help you and kind of anchor you if you're really not sure how to overcome stage fright. You don't know how to start singing in public. Start by practicing in private and then practice in public in small, safe ways. I hope this helps you and encourages you. You guys know I'm always here for you. Another way to connect with me outside of coming to the masterclass tomorrow is you can always come to the Singing Tips and Technique for Women community on Facebook. And I'd love to see you there and say hi to you. There are opportunities to sing in there, and also like in a safe space. That's another way to practice in public, is to sing in there and get feedback. But that's a place where you can feel that community, feel that safe space, and know that you're not alone. So I'd love to hang out with you over there as well in that community. But overall, I hope this encouraged you. I hope this helped you. And I hope to see you guys at the masterclass tomorrow. And if not, have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the Performing Arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.